Yo, 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 what's going on, y'all? Today, you already can tell what we doing based off the title. We running some Eisendrache. Apologize for the long start. I was getting the game set up so that we can just go ahead and run it. But, yeah, now we're in. Camera's still not working. I don't know why. I'm trying to still get it fixed, but I will get it fixed at some point. Hopefully. But yeah, now we're running to Eisendrache. I figured out what the problem was. I got it fixed. I did not want double tap yet. But it's gonna have to work. But yeah, I figured out what the problem was, got it fixed. So now we're good to play. Now, don't blame me if I do bad. I have not played Eisendrache in a minute. I've been playing a lot of Shadows of Evil, because pretty much any time I've been on, in like the last few months, I've been on Shadows of Evil. Because like I said, I don't know why my Eisendrache's been broken, but what matters is we're good now. So, last time we played Eisendrache, I think is when I beat the Easter egg. I don't think I've played it on here yet. And then honestly, if I beat it again, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I might actually head over and start doing Revelations. Now I don't know if I can do the Revelations Easter egg, but I can still have fun on it and just chill on it. You know what I'm saying? Just play it, but I don't know. Guess we'll see how it goes. Let me see what gobble gum I get.
I'll keep this for later.
We're actually keeping a good frame rate though. We're averaging anywhere from 140 to 160. It's not bad. Now, granted, I should probably use the built-in FPS drawler because that's a lot more accurate. So we're getting about 144. So if we go probably max frames 144. Turn off sync every frame. It'll probably stay pretty consistent. So if the max frame rate can be 144, how on God's green earth is it getting past 144? Does that make sense to y'all? I'll tell you something, it don't make sense to me, but I might have meleeed that second one too quick, yeah. This is the worst part, because on pretty much any other map, I can just immediately go run and do whatever, but on this one, I gotta sit around and just take them out one by one. Which is not, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Oh wow, I have to sit around for a few extra seconds while I melee zombies, but like, it's just tedious, you know what I mean? Not one of the things that I really want to sit around and do. But this Easter egg is honestly very easy, because we just get the bow, and the main thing is we just don't play dumb. I think that's my problem. I play it dumb, and I end up going down somehow in the boss. So I just play smart, and I'm good. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to grab that. I want to grab double points first. Get the free 800 points. The Brecci isn't bad. I don't mind the Brecci. HVK would be nice as well. Okay, so I need to remember this is gonna be the weapon I have like the Karim in. So I'm actually gonna go buy the. No, wait. So yeah, it's honestly gonna have to be. Now that I think about it, because I'd be better off losing a KRM than losing either the MR6 or bow, because I'm gonna need both for the frickin' Easter egg. Okay, I can live without the KRM and the Easter egg, is the thing. Also, if I somehow end up going down this game, I cannot lose, like, the, you know, well, I guess I could lose the bow, but, alright, well then the main thing is I don't want to go down in the boss, you know what I mean? Now that I think about it, I kind of wish I would have, I keep forgetting to turn on a different freaking gobblegum. I still have old near-death experience, but it doesn't work because, you know, it's kind of a solo game. So now, I honestly should be good as long as I go through this way. I should be good to go just through here and get the last 2 dragons done. Now, I need to make sure I use that death ray at some point, because I remember me and my buddy thought the game was literally broken, because we were like, wait, why isn't Simon, like the first Simon says when you go into the safe and you find out the code, we're like, why isn't it coming up? Well, it turns out you have to use the death ray at least once, so we spent like 30 minutes figuring it out, passing the rounds, thinking it was like maybe we just gotta pass the round. Started looking it up. Turns out that's all it was. So yeah, should be good now though. I think the hardest part about this Easter egg is just the fact that you have to progress a certain amount of ground at some point for not even just like the Ragnarok parts, but just for certain things, like whether that be like screw, draw, and we'll just sync every frame and put it up the max to like 240. I don't think this even matters because it's just going to 240 anyway. I don't think this even does anything either, but just in case. But, anywho, as I was getting to, like, you need to pass a certain amount of rounds, pretty much. Without using any mods, I think it's literally impossible to get past this without, like, at least, like, round 10 plus. Just because you have to conserve so many zombies. Not only do you need points for doors, but I guess you could say, you know, extra credit and stuff, and shopping free. So maybe not even doors, but you know, you have stuff, whenever you get your bow, no matter what, when you get your bow, you have to have, certain things, you know what I mean? Like, you have to have a certain amount of kills. You have to fill up all the dragons, you know, there's so many things to it, it's like... So, I don't know. But... see what we can get in replace of this. Yeah, we're not replacing the breadsheet for now. I guess we'll just use this as our weapon for now. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you, I'd like to replace this or get like a shopping free real quick. Shopping free would be nice. That might actually be shopping free. That's shopping free. That'll work. Alright, let me go and buy the expensive doors as a thing. Like this. And then also doors that I just forget to buy, like this one. This one isn't entirely expensive, it's just one I always forget to buy. I probably should have saved that zombie for a dragon, but I don't know if I would have been able to avoid them. And then, honestly, I'm not worried about these little 500 debris, because, I mean, 500 points is like nothing, especially once we start getting, like, everything we need. So, we'll just get that. And I think that should be it. I think I can just roll for gobblegums now. Is that alchemical? I don't really want alchemical. I don't have my bow yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get another one, though. I will. Okay. Yo, let's show. Is that near death? I honestly don't know if near death works, so I might as well find out. We got 3 rounds for it. Why not? Maybe a quick revival. Count it. Okay, I need to go build the shield right like now, but also kind of want to fill this dragon real quick. Oh my gosh! Remind me to not try that again. This should be enough for this dragon, right? This is about enough zombies. I'd say. As long as I use all of them. It's looking like I will. I think this should be enough zombies, but I guess we'll find out. Also, that reminds me, I think my mic, last time I was watching my stream, I swear my mic was like quieter than the game. I don't know. Maybe I should turn down the game a little bit or just turn up my mic a little bit. I don't know. I just, you know what I mean? Just one of those things that I noticed, but I don't know. Go for the double. Oh, we're gonna have to train these zombies fully. There we go. This might be enough for both dragons, honestly. To be completely honest with you, should be enough for both dragons. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably like 11 right there. We already filled a couple to begin with, so yeah, there should be plenty. Alright. He better eat that, I was about to say. That's the worst thing about the dragon, he's so picky on his range. There we go. Yeah, should be plenty. And then we can go, after we fill the dragons, I'll replace Librechi for the Wrath of the Ancients. Start on the Storm Bow. Well, actually, I'll probably start getting the shield parts first, but... Did I? I forgot to buy this. It's not on this side, it's on this side. Now that I think about it. I want to buy that now so I don't forget. Because I hate when I'll spend all my money on Pack-a-Punch and then I'll forget like a door and it's like an important door like that one which I actually need and I'm like, wow. Nice. There we go. Alright, let's go grab the Wrath of the Ancients. Alrighty. Now we're talking. Alright. Okay, what am I forgetting now? I'm forgetting the other shield parts. Holy, my memory's so bad. I almost forgot that there's a shield part here, bro. Like, my brain is just not working today. Here it is. Last one will be after we get done shooting the bonfires. Because after that, we gotta do the wall runs and then electricity. I do want to see above Pack-a-Punch. I always like to just get this down to like one thing. You know what I mean? Like, just leave it. Because I could wait on cycles, but I always leave it to one so that whenever I need it, as soon as I use my storm bow, I can grab that part really quickly, run around, and then I'm pretty much done needing the pyramid after that. And then that's just all of pyramid done. So, I forgot I gotta hit the teleporter before I can use the launch pad. Alright. And then I'll probably stay at Launchpad a little while longer just so that I can go ahead and get the rag part. Because that's... I hate being at Launchpad. I like getting it done ASAP.
What is Group 935 trying to do on the moon anyway? Why do they need me? Wonder how this Pack-a-Punch machine got broke in the first place.
Now we just kind of wait around. Hope a zombie drops a perk, hopefully, where we can just literally wait until it goes off. My guess is we're gonna have to wait, because, yeah. Alright. So.
Yeah, Doctor. The machine is ready and awaiting the conduit. Very good. I will proceed with Operation Shield.
Okay. Sorry. I was in Discord, so don't start. I need to start using my carry. There we go. Go. Alrighty. So. Ah, it's not working. Alright. Okay, we got the part. That's what matters. From here, we'll just hit launch pad. Just so we can hit the, there's one out here somewhere. Unless I'm just thinking, no, there's not one out there. I'm thinking of the one at launch pad. This is usually where I hit the one at, from, what you call it, I can't think of it right now, but we're gonna hit those other two real quick. Are we serious right now? Alright. Nope. Now it's a little above the mountain. There we go. So now we can go grab part for the thing. What am I saying? I don't even know, to be quite honest with you. I just need to do this wall run. Grab the shit part. Should be the last one. Yep. Quick head over here. Grab that. Now I usually put the rags down here because I like the shield being up here because it's just easier to grab when I'm training in the courtyard or doing whatever. It's just right here. There's just so many ways into here rather than freaking going down there. I can just grab one and be doing whatever straight away. So now we gotta go get zombie souls. Yeah, I hate this part. I think it only needs like what, 5 souls? 6. Okay, so that's full. Okay, glad he hit my shield there. Let me send these down to the Undercroft. Where's the other one at? Oh, I'm tweaking. It's down over here. I don't know why I was going in there. I was thinking of telephone for some reason. I always like to buy those debris. I don't really have a reason to, just for some reason. Let me see if I get some more widows. There we go. I don't think it's gonna matter. We're on like the end of the round pretty much. I'm honestly gonna try this now. Why not? Run, 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 run. I usually hit that one from here because this way is a lot easier sometimes. Oh my gosh! Imagine I hit that first shot. Wait, let me try again. The widows. I did not want to kill last year. Imagine if I hit this. I'd be like insane. I feel like it'd honestly be easier to hit it from up here now. There is like just a certain point at which it's just mad easy to hit it. Like look. You ready? You ready? Watch this. Just go. Go right. Wait, where do I want to shoot this from? I want to shoot it from over here, actually. Right here. Okay. That's no bueno. Are we serious right now? Like, why are y'all all spawning from right there right now? Eh. Did I hit that? Oh my gosh, I just hit that, bro. I'm him. I'm actually so him. Okay, so 3.5 zombies. It's gonna be nowhere near enough. But that's chill. Wow, I didn't even know you could literally just hit it right here. These are right next to each other, so you honestly could hit both of these from right here. You could just like, yeah, something like that. And low-key, you want to be that hard to do. But damn, no way I hit that. That was first try up there. I'm like KD in the clutch. Or, you know. I think I need more kills, yeah. Whatever. Let me see if I can spin a gobble gum, get some good. That's Burkolic, I don't need that. I need raindrops or like alchemical. I don't care which one. I think that's raindrops. It is. Nice. Alright, nice. We're gonna real quick just hit this one. Go. Alright, now we have one more left to hit, and it's typically the easy one. I always say typically because somehow I'll say that and that'll always end up being like the hardest one for some reason. I'm just like, how? But yeah, it's crazy as I probably wouldn't even be that into BL3 if it wasn't for my homeboy Elijah. When we first started playing BL3, literally it was SOE and Origins. Those were the only two maps. I'd always want to play Origins. He'd always want to play SOE. And I didn't hate SOE. I just didn't really. I would like Origins a lot because I mean, in my opinion, it is still a top tier map. But what's crazy is like this man Loki bought all the DLCs and stuff, and he's like, "Hey, let's try and learn some of these maps." We only ever got into we only ever ended up getting into Eisendrache. Because I was like, you know what, I've heard real good things about this map. I've heard it's actually pretty easy. And it was really easy. It was honest. It's still probably one of the funnest maps. I'll give him that. This is probably one of my all-time favorite maps. I have this a little bit. I honestly have this just a little below Origins. Just because Origins is literally like is in multiple games, you know what I mean? And like a lot of people when they think of zombies, they think of Origins. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably say Eisendrache. But you know what I mean? I don't think I can hit those yet because I haven't fully filled this. I thought I did. Oh, I did. Oh, I thought it was glowing. I was like, oh well, maybe I did. I wonder, do I have to actually turn in my bow? Or can I just, like, wait until after it's done and then just go shoot it? I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out here. Okay, I think we only need a few more souls. We're gonna find out here. Oh, got it in one shot. I've not been able to do that in a long while. I remember, speaking of my buddy Elijah, we actually bugged the game out one time on this, because it was the funniest thing ever, bro. So, this is pretty much how it happened. So, obviously, y'all know the gobblegum self-medication, right? So he used that, and if y'all remember, there was a glitch in Origins with self-medication where you could grab 2 staffs. So I was like, so one time I saw his staff or his bow, and I'm like, hey bro, why is your bow in the undercroft? He's like, it's not. I was like, yeah, I'm literally looking at it. And he's like, it's not. So I pick it up, and I'm like, wait, we both have one. And so we're like, it's, you know, it's whatever. It's like cool because honestly we both wanted the storm bow. Problem was, as soon as I picked it up, it like bugged out the game to where when we were trying to do the Easter egg, we were filling up the apothecon. It wouldn't collect souls. It would not collect any souls. It bugged out the game like that. And so that shit sucked because we were just trying to do the Easter egg. We were like looking up like, why isn't this working? Why isn't it collecting souls? And yeah, took a long while. We still have yet to beat the Easter egg because every time we get close, I don't know, we just end up going down somehow. It's mainly a gobblegum thing, honestly. If I had the same amount of gobblegums on PlayStation, we'd be able to do it so quick. It's really just the fact that I only get 4 perks, you know what I mean? Which, I mean, it is what it is, but it's like, wow. If I had more perks, it'd literally be the easiest fucking thing in the world. Not even like raindrops, but just one perkaholic, and we could probably get it done that day. Cause that's just how good perkaholic's the only thing I need. Cause I'd be able to get mule kick, I'd be able to get bow, and I'd be able to get KRM. So I'd have MR6, KRM, and bow like I do right now. That's all you really need, honestly. Well, I guess you could replace the what? You could replace the MR6 with XM53. But I don't know. I prefer the MR6 just because I don't have to spend box 300 times trying to get it. Did I hit that? I think I did. That should be the last one, right? We should be good to go back in time. Guess we're about to find out. Yep. Now we're just gonna run around zombies because I don't know if it works like this, but one time we were playing because, you know, we played a game. And I swear the round ended and it literally glitched out the game to where we couldn't go back in time anymore. I was just like, damn. That was like the worst part. But shout out my boy Elijah. Loki, shout out that boy Elijah. Oh wait, let me. Let's see what we got. He came up with a lot of the I learned all the strategies for the Eisendrache. Obviously, like I kind of figured out how to do it. But he came up with a lot of the simple stuff, like even the codes. People do codes differently than us. Like what I remember this as was completely different to probably what y'all have it. But it's like crazy. That's just how we rock. I'm not Pretty Boy Fredo. You already know how I rock. If y'all know Pretty Boy Fredo, bro, comment, like, let me know, bro. Prime Pretty Boy Fredo. Oh my gosh. Watching him on 2K16, 2K8, like any old 2K, bro. He was. Let that be. Drop. You know, there's so many sayings that he had. Like, I miss when he used to. Honestly, I feel like when we lost a lot of the old like YouTubers who used to play, like that's when 2K really started falling off. They started making the game trash. There's just so many things. It's just like, damn, this game sucks now. You know what I mean? Like, I forget his name, but he was like super good at 2K. And I think he literally got arthritis. That's how much he used to play. He literally got arthritis. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But like, I respect that though. Like, he played the game that much. Okay, that should be it. Why did it just say it was wrong? I literally just entered it in. What? What are we talking about here? I think I gotta fly like that. right? No, it's that one. Okay, so I had the wrong one.
That was
Good thing I got
something.
points.
Fry as many as you want,
Alright,
potato.
so
We don't want 'em.
we can build rags now. I don't know why it failed. I don't know. Maybe
I don't like this place.
I guess I'll just go ahead and redo so we got globe first. I hate getting globe first. Well, I guess I don't hate getting globe first. Cause it's either I think it's always either what, this or telephone? It's not that. It's not that, so it's telephone.
Feeling enlightened, flesh monkeys?
Unless it goes differently. Nah. Okay, so now telephone. It's either globe or the one over there. So, or not. What am I talking about? Clock. And then here, it's either it's most likely going to be this one, but it could be one all the way. Well, I think the second closest is over there, right? It's called the 50-50 if y'all don't know. The 50-50 is in solo when you play this. Is because I used to watch speedrunners, and I actually watched, I think it was a Noah J 456 video. He's like interviewing one of them, and he's pretty much teaching them like what all this, like a lot of the strats they use. And it's called a 50-50. It's because whenever you shoot one of the wisps, there's a 50% chance of going to the first and second closest wisp location. So like, imagine it's on clock and like the, you know what I'm saying, above the undercroft. It could either go to like the little what do you call it, like the antenna thing, antenna I think is what you'd call that, or the I don't know if it'd go telephone or the other clock in the other room. So I think my problem is I don't know if I have to switch it to destroy whenever I enter in these. I think that's my. Oh my gosh! I forgot to pick up the freaking things, so now I have to
Hell just happened.
wait another round. Are we serious? So long to die.
Forecast, bad weather.
Oh, I didn't grab the little thing in the room. I completely forgot because I was too busy talking about. I don't even know what I was talking about, bro. I was just talking. Oh my gosh, that sucks too. Literally, I forgot everything I was talking about too. I think that sucks. Not only did I forget that, I lost my train of thought on what I was talking about. Maybe I can still. Nah, I can't. Fuck, bro. Alright, so we gotta hold it around. We can just chill on. Honestly, I might not even grab another perk because raindrops, you kind of need that, or the death machine spawn for the final for killing the panzers. So strat here is gonna be to pop my KRM soon. Get probably dead wire on it. Is the plan. And then we're good. Yo, how many zombies are left, brother? Hey, do not mind a quick max ammo. I'll say, I think there's only one mod on BO3 that lets you keep like your camos after you pack a punch, but I heard that it also like ruins it because it's like all around enhancement or something, but I also heard it also like kind of ruins it because it also forces you to have certain things like certain text when you go to buy weapons and stuff. So I've heard there's pros and cons to it, but it's like most people kind of, I've heard it's not even worth it. But damn, I wish it was because I love okay, so here we go. We're gonna see if antenna if clock in telephone or if it's gonna be clock and clock. Maybe. I guess it depends if this. So let's go check telephone. Ah, so it is. So telephone is considered closer than the clock over there, which I guess makes sense. It probably is, to be honest. So this would probably be, this could still be clocked now that I think about it. Main reason you want the care impact is that you don't have to use your bow when you do this, because the problem is if you use your bow when you do this and you accidentally shoot too close to a location, you'll set it off. Which you don't want to set off a location, because that's just annoying to have to deal with. And I think there's only 4, right? 4 wisps I have to shock, and then I should be good. I think so. Yeah. Alrighty. So, let me try not to sell real quick. Man, I can't believe I literally forgot to pick up the thing. That's insane. Alright. But, also, if y'all want me... Nah, I don't know if I will. I might stream an older 2K at some point. I might get one of the old 2Ks, you know what I mean, and stream one of those, because on the old 2Ks, before 2K20... every 2K before 2K20, so 19 and before, have offline My Career. So you can still play the My Career story. Which, I mean, that's back when the My Career stories used to actually be good. You know what I mean? So, I wouldn't hate that. Okay. Same one as the first one. But yeah, a lot of old 2Ks used to actually have good stories. I haven't liked any of the new stories, honestly. I don't, you know, the whole Shep Owens, like, that's probably the worst 2K, like, rival or like, hate, or whatever you want to call them. I felt like the 2K23 next gen edition was kind of cool a little bit. Like, it was cool because it was like the introduction to the big old neighborhood, like the city, I think is what they call it. So it was like a cool thing until I feel like it just got worse. I didn't play 2K24 a whole lot. I couldn't get into it. I don't know. A lot of people said it was good. Heard there's a lot of people using Zens, so I didn't really feel like running it with a bunch of dudes with Cronus. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how good that was, but I tell you, in my opinion, the last good one was 23 next current. Did it just make me hit lightning? Oh my gosh, I think it did. I guess we'll see. Yep, it made me hit frickin' lightning. Are we serious right now? I was looking right at, I was literally like this, and it somehow registered that as here. Are we serious? Yo, that is the one, I swear, there's so many things about this map that I love, but there are also so many things I hate, bro. Because that is awful, bro. Like, the fact that they just did that is insane to me. That is crazy that did, the hit registration in this game just did that. I'll say, aside from the fact that there's a lot of bugs in this game is still like top tier. I mean, BL3 was literally probably one of the best, if not the best, Black Ops game. Or hell, probably Call of Duty game. No, I don't know if I can give it best Call of Duty in general, but I can definitely give it best Black Ops. A lot of people say Black Ops 2, but the thing about this, there's no bad maps. Like, a lot of people say, I mean, I'll say BO2 had Buried, but BO2 also had a lot of bad maps, like their launch map, Transit, because of all the fog and stuff. It literally was, like, awful, in my opinion. Now, I can guess. I mean, I guess if you're just chilling, you know, you don't really be playing that much. Transit could be, like, a cool thing, like, it's kind of cool, but I don't know if I'd say it was a good map. A lot of people say it's like, oh, it's a great map. I want to say it's a good map. I want to say it's a bad map, though. I feel like it was too ahead of its time, honestly, just because of the fact that the system literally couldn't run it. The 360 and PS3 literally couldn't run the map without crashing, which is the whole reason that, you know, they added the denizens and the fog and stuff. But I feel like if it would have been released on, you know, BO3 or later, it would have been such a cool game. It would have been so freaking cool, bro. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that on the BO3 software? Now that I think about it, it's probably on Globe. But, can you imagine that on BO3 software? I feel like that'd just be so sick. I don't know. I don't know. I'll say this game has definitely got worse as it goes on. Like, literally to the, you know, there's hackers that you know, keylog you and stuff and do whatever on your, can hack you and stuff on here now. Which kind of sucks, you know. Because I wish Activision would, you know, update the game and just stop cheaters and people. I get the cheaters part, okay? Maybe not the cheaters, but at least stop the people from, like, literally hacking you from just playing multiplayer. Even just playing on BO3, you don't even have to be in a lobby with them and they can fucking get your shit. That's my thing. That's why I play on Boy. I do legally own BO3. I can't say. But that's why I use Boy, because it's just not worth trying to get hacked and stuff. Until they fix that, I refuse to. Like, I play Plutonium for Black Ops 2. I play Boy. I can't. Oh, lightning, and what would y'all call that at the bottom? I call it a circle. So to explain the codes, here I'll show y'all how me and my buddy Elijah kind of came up with our like names for that thing. So we obviously, like most people, use like letters, right? But it's the way we like came up with holy crap, I can't spell letters. I think he came up with like all of them pretty much, aside from like maybe like one of them, but he was a big help in remembering stuff. Alright, so let's go over here. Let me see if I can like explain this to y'all. So, to explain it to y'all, it's pretty simple. Let me pause right here. This, see how it's a lightning bolt? We call that L. So that's just L. This kind of looks like a circle, so we call it C. This kind of looks like a prong, you know what I'm talking about? So we call that P, and this looks like an arrow, so we call that A. And so, I need to go back in my stream and see what the code was. That's the best part about streaming, is the fact that I can literally just pull up my stream and see what the hell the code was, because I completely forgot, and I don't have a way to clip that, so hold on. Give me just a minute. Okay, so the code is LLC. C. Yep. Ding, ding, ding. So, I think our problem was we forgot to put on protect. That's on me, y'all. I'll give y'all that. I think I've only done I've been able to do one stream with my webcam in my, well, I guess not my new, I guess you could call it my new room, because last time I streamed Eisendrache, I was in a different room in my house. Because pretty much my brother moved out, and so I get a new room. I get his room. Because pretty much the gym area my brother used to sleep in, and then I had my own room that had like bunk beds in it. And I slept on a twin-size mattress for so long, bro. And the worst part is I sleep with my little puppies. So, you know, I literally sucked in a twin-size because they literally have to like lay on top of me, and I'd like literally get my legs crushed. It sucked, but you know, we got it done. That's what matters. Let's go ahead and try and get these done real quick. You know. My brain like shut off. think that should be it, right? Yeah. There's so many things that confused me about. It's mainly that machine that gets me, bro. It's a death ray every time, bro. It confused me for so long on this freaking map, bro. Because, you know, you gotta swap it between destroy and protect for the different things. How many times are we gonna get frickin' lightning bolt? Is that it? That should be it. That's like 8. Yeah. Alright, so my plan here is we're gonna look for this last wisp. Get the wisp done now so that I don't have to do them later. I hope the 50-50 puts it up here. I hope. Yep. And then I hope it's at globe, because I have to run up here. And watch this. Or telephone. Telephone would work. It's probably globe. Alright, so. Last part, we take that. We're at the end now, pretty much. All we have to do is we take the golden part. And, you know, pretty simple sugar from here. Take the golden thing. We're gonna do this last wisp. We're gonna grab the little tablet, and then from the stone tablet, we go for the whatchamacallit. Take the stone tablet. We place it down. We put the golden key in the little grave. Apothecon. I think that's what they're called, right? The apothecons? I don't know. It's been way too long since I've done this. Not even since I've done this, just since I remember, like since I've remembered. I don't even remember what half of the things in this game are called anymore, to be honest with you. But y'all are getting what I'm saying. We do all the things with the souls, do the 4 rounds for one for each thing. Bring it to the pyramid. Throw down the rags. We're good. Okay, why does rocket test fire affect this? We're not even going there. We're going back in time. What the heck? We're not even really fast. We're not even really going to the rocket. We're literally going right here. And I'm gonna hit the little book and I'm gonna cross. I'm gonna be good to go. That's not good. There we go. Alright. We're at the 50-minute mark pretty much. So we are almost done. So if I remember right, we hit this book. And grab the tablet. Okay. So, the rest of this is easy in terms of, like, it's not complicated. It's easy to think of, to, like, process, but it's hard to low-key do. Just because, well, it's more tedious. It just takes time, because you have to sit there and, you know. Yeah. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? Right? I don't sound like a freaking, I don't know. Alright. So, should be a panzer waiting outside for me. I might have free little points. Free couple points. Alright, so while we're here, we can go place this down, grab golden key, and we get a fresh round. Nice. Did I place that? Yeah, I did. Okay. And I'm probably just going to conserve this raindrops, hopefully, if I can. I'd rather not use it, but if I have to, I guess I kind of have to. You know what I'm saying? Cause you need at least 2 raindrops for the 2 death machines you're gonna need in the fight. Cause you're gonna need at least 2 for the 2. Cause you know there's 3 ways, but the 3rd one, once you finish it, you know you don't really have to go do anything. You're just done. Okay, I hate that, bro. It's the same thing with like the Origins Easter egg when it gives you the big old flashing white light. You can't see anything. Please tell me you're going out to Courtyard. Yes. I think it's gonna do the Courtyard one first. Either that is just gonna keep on going that way. Some tells me it's gonna keep on going that way. It's gonna keep on going that way. Alright. So I'm assuming we're doing this one then. The Hellhounds are the worst part about this, is because there's constant Hellhounds from now on. I'll say I like this because it has a lot of range. Hey, that counted. I'll take it. Got a quick max ammo, and that one's done. I hate this because it's either, I think it goes here, and then it goes up there. Somewhere over here. I forget. I think it's that way, because, no, it's this way, because that's where Speakle is. It goes that way, and then we have to go all the way to spawn. So it's just annoying. But it's whatever. Okay, I just gotta listen out for panzers. That's the reason why a lot of my runs have went bad on this, is because I don't listen. I don't hear the panzer spawn, and then I get absolutely, like, dunked on by a panzer when I'm not expecting it. And then I end up losing some sort of weapon, and then I'm like, you know, it throws my game off from there. I did not know that was last. That sucks. Yeah, so now it goes to this one, and then it goes all the way to spawn. I don't mind this, because I think the first Hellhound I kill here drops the max ammo. I think that's how that works. Or it's whichever the first one from the normal Hellhound round. Something, maybe not. I swear it used to do that. It used to just give the max ammo for free. But maybe not anymore. Oh, there it is. This one I use my KRM a lot because KRM doesn't really matter here. And then I'll make sure I'll double path this as much as I can, trying to get at least Deadwire or like Fireworks here. But I don't really care which one I get. See, this is what I'm talking about here. I don't hear this. And then later on, I'm like, wait, where did he come from? So, he should be coming from this way. I think. If not, he'll drop out of the sky. There he is. And it's that easy. Another problem is I don't realize that there's fucking like 2 of them. And I just get, I get absolutely fucked on. I'm just like, wow. How did I not hear the second one? They're just very subtle things that I just, it's not even the game's fault, it's just me like being dumb and I don't realize, and I'm just like, damn it, you know what I mean? Really just one of those things where I like have to lock in. I think that's the thing that gets me. I'm so like, because I feel like I've done all the hard part pretty much, so I'm like, I'm easing up, and then I don't even realize that there's a whole ass panzer, and I'm just like, damn it. Alright. Now we head to the spawn one, and we should be good to go. How about a Bowie knife? Why not? Okay. Okay, sir. Off, please. I can one melee those guys now. Can I one melee them with just the Bowie knife, or is it just 'cause it's the arrow? Okay. I think Bowie knife counts for arrow though. Maybe not, but I swear it did. It might. It's either that or just arrow and the Bowie knife are like considered the same when it comes to damage. My question is, why doesn't it just spawn over here and then it can just work its way that way? Oh, another Panzer. Who doesn't love a good old Panzer round? Holy shit. Where? Okay, is there more than one? What the hell was just hitting me? Or is that's just the same one? That's what I want to know. As long as I know there's more than one. At least if I know there's two, I can just worry about two. I think that's what usually gets me. I never hear the second one spawn when there is two. And then it always fucking gets me every time. Because I'll be so busy on the first one because I'm like, oh, there's only one. I just take care of him real quick. And then the second one comes out and I'm like, what the fuck? Alright. Here we go. I'll just double pap this as much as I can and we'll get into the boss fight, I guess. We'll double pap this until I can get dead wire. Fireworks is fine, honestly. I don't care about it. As long as I get one of them. That's the thing. I only want two of them. I either want dead wire or... Hold on, I need to see something. Let me just check something. Does Thunderwall recharge specialist ability? Let me see if it works for the Eisendrache. Hold on. Okay, so it's saying instead of using that to just use Blast Furnace. Alright, so we're getting Blast Furnace on this, baby. Because I remember something saying that Deadwire does, in fact. Like, I know Deadwire for sure charges... I think it only charges on certain maps, so that's the worst part about Deadwire. And I don't think Firework does. That's why I really need this to... Okay. Okay. Let's calm down, y'all. And I get the other one that I kind of wanted a second ago until I realized I need Blast Furnace. Maybe... Okay, yeah. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Blast Furnace. Forgot about that. Okay. You want to give me Blast Furnace all the way until now. There we go. Need y'all to hit my shield a little bit. One more tap. Thank you. I want a fresh shield for this fight. Alright, so... What's crazy is my buddy, we couldn't even start the Easter egg because he couldn't find his Ragnaroks. I remember the first time we played, and like the first time we were literally there, he's like, yo, I lost my Ragnaroks. He had to literally clip the last hour of his gameplay and then go through the clip to figure out where he left his rags. And then he found him and we didn't do it anyway because, you know, we forgot to. But can zombies spawn during this? I don't think they can. Which side do I need to put the thing in? I think it's right here. This is where I'm going to put the thing we collected in the beginning of the game. Or not beginning. Beginning of Wisp. First travel back. Never understood, like, what is happening? I know this is like the pyramid from Moon. That's about all I remember from this. My question is, when am I able to actually like go to the boss fight? I usually just wait, give it a little bit, and then just swing it, like right now. Yep, okay. Alright, lock in, y'all. This is the time to lock in. I think it automatically recharges my rags for me on the first phase. Once I... Yeah. So, first phase is pretty easy. You just kind of live, try and keep a lot of zombies around you. And then you drop your rags when she goes in the middle. And then you can just recharge your rags with Blast Furnace afterward. It's crazy how she really uses all the ability. I never realized she uses all the abilities from the bows. Like, that's the Void Bow ability, when you think about it. Okay, I need to be ready. She's facing this way. She's gonna drop on that. I got her. Good. My max ammo. So when we pop this, the War Machine. Need this as well. Yep. Okay, we really need to get enough here. We need to kill a lot of these zombies here. Because that's the thing, if we don't recharge the specialist ability, we kind of get cooked here. So we really need to charge this ability up. And then we usually get everything back from the 5 panzers that spawn next. Okay, let's be careful here. I don't know if I'm going to get it in time, y'all. Think she might be going in the middle. Nope. Okay, we have one more phase. Come on. Zombies, zombies, zombies. Quick, quick, quick. Got it. Alright. Go in the middle. That should be it. Yep. See, I'm like actually taking this serious now. I'm not like just selling. Okay, there it is. There it is. Should bring me the max ammo. Once the max ammo spawns, we pop it. Run around, grab all these. Once I see them actually start to spawn, I usually pick it up. I don't want to pick it up too early. Should be about now. Yeah. I think I got all of them. Think so? Yeah. And this is where the simple circuit comes in, because all 4 of those panzers automatically recharge your rags. Now we just sit around and wait. Give it one more cycle. Keep our death intact is good. So the hard part of the Easter egg's done now. We're on the easy part. It's pretty much just staying around and not dying. Pretty much normal zombies when you think about it. So, you know, that's usually what normal zombies is. Just kind of staying alive, trying not to die. I know there's actually an Easter egg to where you can get all your zombies to look like this normally. You have to use like in plain sight in certain areas, and I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. I remember one time I actually almost sold because I picked up my rags because I thought she was going in the middle. She didn't, so I pulled them out and then I picked them back up. Or like I put them away again, and then I was like, oh shoot, she didn't. Or she did go to the middle. And that should do it. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh, she didn't die. Yo, are we serious right now? Yo, I don't know if I can do this, yo. I'm not gonna have my rags, and I don't have my bow. My bow went away. No, I'm dead. Please. Ah. Yo, I might be dead here. I might be dead here, yo. Yeah. Oh my gosh. How did I go down, bro? I was literally on the final step. Oh, damn. Oh well. All right. Well. It was a good one. It was a good one. Couldn't say that. I can definitely say that. It was not a bad run. I don't know if I'd say it's a good run. It's not a bad run. No, I'm just kidding. That was actually not a bad run for my first run in like a long ass time. I mean, I haven't played Eisendrache since my last stream, which I don't even know when that was. Here, we can actually go pull it up real quick. Hold on. We're gonna... Let me finish this water real quick. Hold on. Alright. Oh, Raindrops is in the Newton's Cookbook. What does it cost? Wow, flavored hexed and near death. About unquenchable. Wow. Wow. So those are like cost a lot for what they give. Let me get a screen capture instead of a game capture up real quick. Hold on. Hold on, I'm about to bring it up to my first monitor. Give me just a second. View my channel. So, according to this, our final stream on the Eisendrache was 4 months ago. That's when we actually beat it. I have yet to stream this. Yeah, you can see how consistent my fucking streams are, by the way. 2 years, right? Went from 2 years to 11 months. 5 months. 5 months, 4 months, 4 months. So this is when I was really getting into streaming. This is when I was doing. I'm like, I remember this. Me and my buddy Elijah and Moses. Yeah, this was not a good stream. It was literally 10 minutes, and it was the most boring thing in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah. So we haven't actually this. I love this. Not this map. I think we played Stairway to Heaven. I think we. Yeah, I remember we were using the Kermit mod. We did all of my custom maps, and we actually beat Stairway to Heaven. I remember that. It was 2 months ago. So that would have been when? Hold on. June. Okay, I can't think that far back. April. So that would have been sometime in April. Had the SOE stream, and then this. Like, we do not stream a whole lot. I mean, we've had 3 videos. This one's mainly for me, because... this is pretty much the method on PlayStation. If you don't have enough storage for clips, just post them. That's usually what I do. I usually have them as unlisted. Like, I have so many videos on here that are technically unlisted. I'm not gonna pull those up, but yeah. So this is our first Eisendrache attempt. Like, I haven't attempted this game in 4 months. I could see the exact day. Hold on. What if this is like exactly 4 months? January 24th. We're 2 days away from it being 5 months. So, almost 5 months since the last time we did this. Just so y'all know. Like, so that's not a bad run. But now that that's over, I want to say thank y'all for watching. I know I was only streaming for an hour, but, you know, I can't stream a long time. My head starts hurting. But if y'all want, I might stream again tomorrow. Because I'll be up tomorrow doing like nothing. So you know what I'm saying. We'll just be chilling. I could stream. Hold on. I can't spell. Wow. Let me remove that. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Have a good night, y'all. Yeah. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate y'all. I don't think anybody ended up joining this thing, but even if you're watching this as a live afterward, like you watch this live stream later, you know, that's my whole thing. As long as, you know, I don't really care. But thanks. I appreciate y'all for watching this, if you watch this, and have a good night. Adios, mi amigo.